Hello and welcome to day 4 of Blueprints. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for joining me for this Blueprints session. It's been a few days since I've played this game here. I was away for the weekend and I was visiting my parents, and while I was home, I was sick, and so I spent a lot of time in bed, basically. The nice thing about having recorded this playthrough so far is I can go back and watch it, and so that's what I did while I was in bed. I watched the first 3 days of the playthrough and saw some things that I think I missed on my first way through, but I definitely took my time, like going through all the rooms and stuff, but hindsight's 2020, and when you sort of you start to notice things that you didn't realize were maybe as important the first time through. So I think I might have figured out the drawings for what it's worth. I don't just want to like tell you now. I don't want to just, I don't know, explain it, but there is a room that if we draft, I think will be a great help in explaining how the drawings work, or at least how I think that they work. I'm just getting a fresh notepad here, fresh piece of paper to take some notes today. Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling, but again, I don't just want to like tell you my theory. Here's what I'll do. So I think I've just kind of been like looking at each of the drawings and like saying effectively what I think they are, but I think to start, each of the drawings is a word, and I think like the word for this drawing is ace, and I think the word for this drawing is face. So we will work with that as we go. But yeah, I have another theory for another room, but maybe we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't mind starting with a closet. I think getting the closet early is actually pretty good. We just got a key and a gem, huh? I was hoping to get maybe a cool item. However, you know, just by the virtue of spending time on the internet, I did, unfortunately, I think I got spoiled on something. I'm obviously not going to tell you what it was because I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think I saw something in this game that also kind of I don't know, answered something for me, maybe prematurely. Anyway, the gems are in the black box. Blank. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. So the gems... Hang on. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So if a box isn't displaying a statement at all, then it can be neither true nor false. The gems are in the black box. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a statement. So if this is true, it could be either the black or the blue. The gems are in the black box. If this is true, then they're in the black box. If this is false, then they're in the blue box. Because if this is false, this is true. So is this a coin flip, or can I actually figure this out? Damn, this got hard. This got hard fast. The gems are in the black box. Could be true, could be false. And then the gems are in a box with a statement. Well, hang on, what if this is false? If this is false, well, this can't be false. Because if this is false, that means and this can't be true. So then, if this is false, then this has to be true. And if this is true, the gems are in the black box. And the gems are in a box with a statement. So if this is true, then this is also true. So if this is true, then this is false, because this can be neither. If this is true, this is false. The gems are in the black box. So if this is false, then the gems are in the blue box. Am I a genius? Am I a genius? Am I a genius? Am I a genius? Thank Christ. I'm a genius. Feels very good, man. Okay, cool. Where were we? Sorry, I feel like I just freaked out. The drawing room. Have we seen this one yet? I don't know that we've seen this one yet. I think this one's brand new for us. There's the man, Herbert. How you doing, bud? Oh yeah, so let's go back in here. We've got a crowbar and prayer beads. Pray. Ah. I think that the word for this might be pray. The word for this might be pry. Perhaps. So okay, hang on. I also want to be writing this stuff down. So, and then there should be some drawings in the closet as well. Okay. So okay. I'm making 1, 2, 3. This is really good video content, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the entrance is, I think, this. And then this is, I think, this. And then this in the closet. What do we have in the closet? Tree and a safety pin, or if you'll indulge me, pine and pin, perhaps. Moving right along. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Noted. So the drawing room has a pawn. Hang on, I have my list. Last video, day 3, I started keeping a list of the rooms and which chess pieces are in each room. So the drawing room has a pawn. Okay. God, I feel like I'm gonna make a like a Google Sheets for this game. Telephone? Can we use the telephone? Nope. Be cool if you could if you picked it up. I feel like you could pick up the telephone and it could probably be doing like Morse code or some shit. That would be in line with this game, I think. So is Herbert, is that where he is? Is he in that chair? He's in this chair? I think. Oh. Do you see? Oh my god, another safe. Okay. We've gotten 1 code for a safe so far, and it was 9083. It was on a red memo, so I feel like it's not going to work. Yeah, I have no idea. But okay. Arrows. Oh, there's all like arrows underneath their walks? Wait, is that does the drawing room? Oh my god. Oh, big leap. Little step. 3 little steps. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. We uncovered a safe. Because this drawing of Herbert had this. This was down. Cool. Does the shadow... Is there something else in this? Or am I think I'm looking for things that aren't there. Okay. Stairs and stars. Well, that's easy. Stairs. Where are we in the place? Stairs and stars. Okay. All right. Cool. So, I mean, even if we didn't notice this, maybe if we were looking around, we might have noticed, like, the ability to interact with this. So now I feel like it is worth... previously, I was like, I don't really need to go around to, like, everything in every room to see if it's interactable. But after this, it could be worth it. It could potentially lead to something if we don't, you know, notice it, for instance. Okay, where to next? Let's go left and see if we can't get a dead end going south. Ooh. I mean, could do the West Wing Hall, but I kind of want security now to speak my truth. I know using gems early is bad, but I don't care. Okay, so what does security have? Well, security is just telling us, in fact, that... Okay, so I guess this is as good an excuse to explain the drawings as any. Every room has a corresponding letter. So far, the letter for security, and this one actually just straight up tells you that, like, there's a E here. In fact, this might even be plain and then plan. But anyway, it tells you the letter, and it's an E. And basically, the difference from this example, this being plain and this being plan, the drawing on the left has the word with the letter, and the drawing on the right has the word without the letter. You might have remembered we got to the commissary during day 3, and that actually kind of explained the puzzle a little bit, where it had 2 sticky notes, a sticky note pointing to the left drawing with the word with question mark, and a sticky note pointing to the right drawing with the word without question mark. And so that, after, like, I saw that, I was watching the videos of my playthrough so far over the weekend, and I paused on that for a long time, and I was like, with and without what? And then I was like going through, basically scrubbing my last playthrough, and just like, because I, you know, took the time to stop and look at all of the drawings in every room, and started saying out loud, like, what could these 2 drawings, like, how could they relate to each other? And then I started getting a lot of, like, words that were close but only a letter away. Like, there was one room that had coat and cot, and I was like, oh, okay, those are pretty close. And there were enough of those that I kind of figured, oh, this might be the puzzle. And then I remembered there's an E. And we've seen this before. I think on day 1 we might have even seen this very letter in this spot. It might have been in this spot or the spot directly above it. I don't remember. Regardless. So security is an E. The drawing room next to it is an I. The parlor below is an A. The entrance hall is an F, and it's always an F because of face and ace. Those are always in the entrance hall. And then the closet is an E in this square. So I'm basically keeping track of a word grid on my notepad beside me. I'll keep you updated. The other thing, the terminal password. I think I have a pretty good guess for what this might be. I think the terminal password is Syncaco. So let's just go try that. Incorrect. Okay. Is it like Synka space co? Oh. I feel like I might be onto something. Is it Syncaco dot? I'm going to try one more. Is it Synca.co? Okay, never mind. I thought I cooked. I really thought I cooked. So how long is the terminal password? Like, I'm trying to get the spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are the last two letters like, it really looks like that's a C and an O. And this might be a Y. I think I might even just barely be able to make it out. I feel like it's Syncaco. What am I missing? Is it case sensitive? S. It is case sensitive. Oh, come on. Well, maybe it's not case sensitive, but case is Synca. Is it Synca.co? All caps? No. Okay. I feel like I'm close though. Anyway, okay. We'll maybe figure that out later. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the reason I was excited to see the security room. Anyway, maybe I really think it's close. Anyway, I'll stop obsessing over it. Can we get a dead end going into this bottom corner, please and thanks? Furnace? You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting? I mean, no. That is a new room for us, but it's a real bad room. No thanks. It is a dead end, but I don't want to get red rooms. I'll take the storeroom for sure and take the freebies. What do we got? Pudding? Oh, well this one I thought I maybe knew. I thought this was maybe flan. I thought this was maybe dunes or maybe sand? Darn, and this corner room is this would be a big letter for us to figure out. Oh, dessert and desert. Dessert and desert, of course. So this is a S. Okay, so far the bottom row spells safe, S-A-F-E. And then there's one more square obviously over here, so let's see if we can't figure that out. Let's go. Let's go north. No, let's actually go east from the drawing room because I would actually like to go right. They're gonna give us the chapel. I'm gonna lose $1. I accept the charges. we lost $1. You hate to see it. That's fine. We keep going. Gotta be corridor. Gotta be corridor. Oh, hang on. Wait, does the chapel have paintings? Oh, chapel has money sometimes? Chapel gave us money? Chapel takes money, but chapel gave us money? Does this have paintings, actually? I mean, it has the, like, stained glass, obviously. I don't think the chapel has paintings. So is this just like a dead room as far as letters go? Bummer. Or maybe... Yeah, I think... Unless I just, like, don't know where they are in this room? They're not, like, on the back of any of the pews. PU, am I right? Okay. Maybe the red rooms don't have letters. Maybe that's part of their whole... thing. Okay. Noted. Alright, corridor has bat and bath. Okay. I have an idea about what this word is going to be. If this is a T in this room, straight ahead, then we're gonna have 8. Ooh, we could, I think I want to go den. Yeah, let's go den. Den is kind of perfect for this. We get a gem, of course. And then where are my... Cart and car, of course. And so that is a T. So I have to imagine that this spells 8. E-I-G-H-T. There's no other word that could spell, right? Okay, so that word is 8. And then when we get this corner down here, we should find out what the word is across the bottom row. Guest bedroom. Yeah, and that's a dead end. That's pretty good. I'll take that. We get some steps back. We get something else over here. A gem. And then what do we have? Oh, stag and tag? Safes. Okay, so just plural safe. Safes. I guess I could have guessed that. What other word could that have been, I suppose? Okay. Stag and tag. And it's also good to figure out like what each of the words for these drawings is. I have that this room has a pawn already. Okay. Very cool. God, this game is extremely good. Can I can't like turn any of the lights on that are off. Not as far as I know. We can see outside a wee bit. Like, can you turn this wheel? And it turns the whole house. No, that's not the case. Okay. Cool. We got the bottom 2 rows, which is really good. It's good to snake back and forth. So now let's go north from the den. Was this fire always on? Am I cooked? I don't remember if this was always cooking or not. Do you ever think about like the way that you used to talk before you gained all this new, this newfangled vernacular? Like, I never used to say, "Am I cooked?" What did I used to say? I don't remember. Anyway. Oh, commissary. Oh, but okay, but we don't need the commissary right now. It also costs a gem. We can save our gems. And instead, probably just take the bedroom, huh? I only got excited about the commissary because that has, like, the explainer for the drawings puzzle. But otherwise, we don't really need it for anything. I also wonder if, like, the rooms that have hats matter. Like, are the hats anything? They might be. Mountain. Peas. Hang on. Maybe this could be pod? This could be podcast? I'm joking. Obviously, geez. So this is Mount Holly. Mountain. Peas? I don't know. I don't know what this could be. We can circle back. Like, maybe if we fill out the rest of this word, it could give us a hint. Like Holly. Ollie. Also, which one is left and which one is right? I assume this one is left and this one is right. Left has the letter, right does not. With, without. I assume. There's no way that this is left and this is right. No, no shot. No shot, I say. Mountains. Mountain? Is it an S? I don't know. We have a 1 in 26 guess, basically, for what the letter could be. Anyway, let's keep going. There's still the postcard from Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. I don't think this has anything in it, as far as I can tell. That, I mean, I'm sure it does. Maybe if we had another item, we could potentially see if there's anything else going on in here. Anyway, okay, onwards. Ooh. I think we go... So if this is a dead end, we could take security. Or we could go pantry to at least let us keep going north. Let's... The utility closet is also very useful. I'll do that, but we'll go back the other way. So utility closet. Okay, hang on. Clock and lock. Okay, well that, I'm glad that was an easy one. Clock and lock. That's a C. That's a C for sure. So, oh yeah, we get 2 steps when we go back. Okay. So, keycard entry system. We don't have, I guess we can turn off. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can leave it on for now, maybe. Do I need to make these green? VAC indicators. And then I can hit one of these and make it white. What if I hit this one? That makes it blue. I don't know what white means. Maybe I'll leave one white. That's fun. Gymnasium, I think we always want off. Dark room, I think we always want on. Garage, we can turn on as well. That'll open the garage door if we ever draft the garage. I'm pretty sure this bottom one says cabinet, maybe. I don't know, but again, there's no switch there. And then our letter for this room is C. Okay, onwards. Next up, right, we want to go back down this way. They're going to take $1 from me for going through the chapel. Could I have gone through? No, we can't go through the entrance hall to scooch by the chapel. That's fine. So I'm hoping this isn't the end of the run going through this door, but we'll see. It is not, in fact. The West Wing Hall is pretty good for us. So yeah, let's do that. Thank you, West Wing Hall. Bird and boat, crow and row. Show me crow and row. So where is this on my C? Okay. C blank blank C question mark. C blank blank C question mark. Okay, well, let's go east. And maybe this will be something. We read this already. But see, and I'm seeing if anything else is interactable in the world yet for us. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, yeah, let's go east. Reading nook always lets us make the library. This would be cool to re-roll if we had the option to. I'm not going to do the reading nook. I will do the pantry. The pantry's going to dead end, which is okay. Not the end of the world. We can still potentially get this middle square later. Could actually, we have 5 gems. Could take the early observatory and then we can get another star for next time. Oh yeah, are there trunks actually in the entrance hall that I forgot about? There might be. Let's go to the observatory. Or do I need to go to the observatory to make the trunk show up? Hang on. Trays? Tiered cake tray? Tier tie? Tier tie? CR blank C blank. CR blank C blank. Okay. Maybe it's crack? CRACK? But then, yeah, in the bedroom, Mount Holly NP would need to be a K? Crack. Or a K. A K would need to be the difference between the two. I don't know about that. Hang on. Let me look. The slice. Plus 3 steps. Cool. So does that mean I don't get the trunks at the beginning? For the twins? 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Well, I think we have decent number of steps. Let's go back. Let's see if those trunks are there at the entrance hall. I hope they are. And then drawing room. And then parlor. And then... no trunks! Damn. Okay, well, so those were a one-time thing and I basically wasted them? Bummer. Okay, anyway. The more you know, huh? Well, we got plus 3 steps from the observatory. And then I wasted them? Question mark? Can I click this to be different? Not as far as I can tell. Okay. That's fine. Oh, Oh yeah, this is a dead end. Okay, so then I would love to get some steps back, actually. Ooh, can't go right from here. So I guess we just go directly north. And we're getting into some higher ranks. Higher than I would like to be. There's also no painting in the spare room, I'm realizing for the first time. Huh. So spare room. Spare room bad because doesn't give you letter. Noted. And we need a key. I only have two. I have one key now. The garage for the first time, but that would end the run. Or the boudoir. I think it's gotta be... Wait, this opens the garage door? Wait a minute. This opens the garage door. Oh, I really want to take the garage just to like see what happens. That would be the end of our run for today. Am I fine with that? Open the garage door. Because we have the utility closet. Plus 3 keys. I won't get to do anything with them. I'm gonna go dining room. Sorry. I don't want this day to be over yet. I know one of the tips for the game is... Oh, look at that tree. Look at that big tree. One of the tips for the game is make rooms that you've never seen before, but... And we could have, I assume, opened the garage door. Okay, what do we got? Tube? Tub? Oh, some of the drawing can be different words depending on the ones that they're paired with, maybe? Tube? And tub. That's the best I can do. Like, I don't know. This could be a vial, but like, certainly tube. I don't know that I've ever seen that one before. Tube and tub? That makes a E. Okay, so spare room didn't give me anything, but above that is an E. Okay. All right, I want to go south if we can. So let's go east. Passageway is cool but expensive. Hallway. Okay, reading nook guarantees us the library, right? The hallway could be pretty cool too. Reading nook guarantees us the library, gives us a key. I think it's gotta be reading nook into library. Reading nook. Man. Also pilot. I think. Garden? Tree? Orchard? Pilot? Plot? E... Is this 8 again? This is EI, I think? We got a key. There's a rook in here, we know this. I think this is EI. I think pilot and plot. Are these colors anything? White, purple, red, blue, gray? White, purple, red, blue, gray. Those are colors we could make in the utility closet. Am I wrong? How many steps do I have? 22? I don't want to be going back and forth willy-nilly. I want to get some steps back if at all possible. But white, purple, red, blue, gray. White, purple, red, blue, gray. White, purple, red, blue, gray. Those are all colors that you can make in the utility box. The only one that isn't here is green. And there are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there 5? Or are there 6 circles in the thing? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, what are we doing? I need a key. Well, good thing we just got a key. Library. So if I draft the library here, yeah. We could go east, which is good. And this should definitely. So okay, this is coat and cot. This is one of the combinations that I saw that gave me the idea that maybe this is how the drawings work. Coat and cot. So A below the I. A. Okay. God, I wonder if any of these books is interactive. There's so many, dude. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Okay, we can order a new book. We have already seen Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest Volume 3. Let's do the Pump System User Manual, I think. We could do the Fixed Stars, maybe? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Let's do the Pump System User Manual. Cool. Does this book have anything in it? Not yet. Does this one over in the corner? Not yet. And then up the stairs, I assume we'll just have more stats for us. So far, Mount Holly records. Longest day, that would have been day 3. Average day, it's a long days. 4.5 hours in this game. Rookie numbers, honestly, rookie numbers. Steps taken. Keys turned, gems used, gold spent. There's a stat here that I assume is missing, maybe? Draft records, puzzle records, discovery, upgrade discs 2. Yeah, okay. All just stats. I don't think there's anything else up here that is like interactable or noteworthy. I'm probably wrong about that because it's blueprints. I think literally everything is intentional and noteworthy. I just don't know how yet. Have we added anything new to this? The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir on November the 5th. So that was like the day before we came here, I think? Question mark? Can't seem to pass up the library. Well, it's a good room. Contraptions I've made. We've only made one so far. Largest purchase. Okay. Secret Garden, 8 gold paid in full. And I didn't even use that key. You hate to see it. The nurse most avoided. The nursery. Still. There's 2 paper clips here for something. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. I'll stop checking up here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna live my life, actually. Thanks. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for hanging out. We're going east. Secret passage. The foundation does not reset each day. Huh? Laboratory goes south. Foundation goes both south and straight ahead. The foundation does not reset each day. So this could be like a permanent room? Are you kidding me? The foundation. What? Oh my god. Okay, there's dirt. There's this big pillar. There's... I mean, I cannot walk down that. Okay. But we can lower this somehow. And then go... Are you telling me we can go down? What? The foundation. Are there paintings? Or sorry, drawings? One of these days I'll learn. No, I don't see any drawings. So we don't get a letter for this space, and this does not reset every day, so we never get a letter for this space anymore. Okay. I might need to, I don't know if the letters for these rooms are the same through the days, because what I did not do is I did not watch back my previous days and like write down which letters were which rooms, but maybe I should if there's some, I assume if I can get the rest of the letters. Well, I don't have the starting letter because we didn't get one for spare room, and now so I only have the A for library. So I guess maybe, okay, let me go let me go south before I lose my mind. Can we get a cool dead end? The indoor nursery is a cool dead end. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. Or we could just do the lavatory here to get it out of the way. So every time 2 gems sprout in the indoor nursery, that means that we need to have the steps to come back and get them. But like creating gems seems really good. I also don't know that we've ever actually drafted this. But also getting the lavatory out of the way could be good. Because this could... And I think maybe if we could get the indoor nursery a little bit higher up, that could be cool. So I'm going to do the lavatory. Again, just to get it out of the way. Road and Rod. I think that was another one that sort of tipped me off. Yeah, this is CRAC. CRAC. I assume then that the bedroom is a K, so that's crack? And then, so the last 3 words that we have are crack 8 safes. And crack is a verb you could do to a safe. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna put a K with a question mark. But I don't know what the drawing for Mount Holly or the P's is. But that's fine. I'm pretty sure we're looking for a K. Man, oh man, what a game, huh? Hot and cold, H and C. Wait, but if the H is red and the C is blue, is the H a lie? Is there anything else? Is there anything else in the lavatory? We can't turn the sink on. Can we flush the toilet? No. Can we roll the toilet paper forever into the garbage can? No. Okay. Then what's the point? I bet the lavatory, something in the lavatory is going to crack this game wide open, or it is actually just a useless room. Other than, of course, when you gotta go, but... Okay, let's go east. See if we can't get 2 more rooms over this away. Gotta use a key. Are we now out of keys? We're now out of keys. Yikes. Okay. Dark room, I think. Oh. The lights go out. So I would need to go, and it's like right there. So if we wanted to turn the lights on, I only have 17 steps. Well, we're going to draft what we draft this away, I think. Not going to use a gem. What do we got? Whoa. We got the terrace. This is a dead end, which is actually good because we can still go north from the dining room. But the green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That was actually a sick pull from the dark room. No way. Thank you so much for the banana. This feels like it's almost supposed to be here for given that this is here. I don't know if this is always here. I can't even see what this is. plant. I assume, is this holly? I assume this is holly. Maybe. Tea? Teacup? There's a boat. We're almost, I see the end of the place. Losing my mind over this game constantly. Okay. Well, okay. Cool. Well, this is a great, like, utility room to have. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That could be huge. We're low on keys. So if we need a key to go north from the dining room, we lose, which would be a huge bummer. Anyway, I guess we'll figure that out. I also am running low just on steps. It was nice that we got that banana on the terrace, but so can I can't even look at anything in here, like any of the paintings or whatever, if the lights are off. Like if there's a gem in here, could I get it? Like I think there's supposed to be paintings, not paintings, oh my god, drawings in here maybe. I think if the lights are off, you just don't get any of that stuff. Which, fair enough, because how could you see it? But, maybe we come back? Cinca... The O is lowercase! Oh, is it... Wait, is the O... Is it... Maybe it's a space and the O is lowercase? I want to go back to security so bad. I'm doing it. We have this room, we have the foundation forever now, which is crazy. Gotta go this way. Hang on. I didn't notice if the terrace had drawings. I don't think it did. I looked around for a while. I don't think I noticed any, and I didn't. Okay, so for this row, the only letter I have is an A for library. So I do not have this row figured out at all. But again, maybe instead of going back to a previous day and watching that video, I think I'll just save my grid here for future runs. Yeah, okay. And then this is security. It's a lowercase o. I'm gonna try like every... Oops. Main menu. Cinca space co with a dot. Fuck. It's not blank. I was mashing enter. It's not blank. Can confirm. And it might not even be Cinca co, but Cinca co no dot. I have one more guess. Cinca dot co lowercase o. Okay. Man, I really thought I cooked, and that was also a waste of steps again. There's one more. Cinca dot co dot again. No. Okay. All right, we'll figure that out. Does this say anything in the top? The like red, you can't see my cursor. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go north to the dining room. I think that's all I can do for right now. We make a mad dash. Hopefully we don't need a key to even open the door. We do not need a key to even open the door. And we even get to go to the billiard room, which is ginormous. Ooh. Maybe we go commissary. No, we go billiard room. 1,000. We go billiard room every time. Wheat. Wet. Wait, that's... No. Grain. Rain. Grain and rain. So that's a G. Above the dining room. So store S-E-C. Blank for the spare room. E for the dining room. So grain and rain. So this is a G. This is a G. Grain and rain. Sick. Is there any food back here? No. Unfortunate. That's fine. Let's play billiards. Not billiards. Darts. 8. 19 minus 13 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Oh my god. 3 minus 1 is 2 times 15 is 30. Oh, divided by 3 is 10. Wow. Incredible. Okay, we have keys again, which is great. Green. And then, dude, these darts could... I think these darts are something. Because they're green and red, which is the colors in the... In the utility. What is the room again? The utility closet. In the breaker box. I'm losing my goddamn mind at this game. 5. I feel like the numbers on these balls, LOL, mean something. I'm not going to get into it right now. I could probably write them down. I have video footage. Oh my god, wait, I never even noticed the numbers over here could be something. These could be safe codes, even. These are like one of the first things I've seen in this whole game that like could be that are like strings of numbers. These could be safe codes. 1 something 76 53. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, we only have 7 steps, so we're in the danger zone for sure. This could also just be the end of our run. That needs a key. Good thing we just won darts. Oh, the rumpus room. We haven't seen the rumpus room in this playthrough together, but the very first day that I did, again, I did day 1. My first day 1 I did in Discord while a friend was watching, and we got to the rumpus room, and I was like, that's a funny name, so I clicked on it. Dude. Rumpus room has a not a pawn, a bishop. Rumpus room has a bishop. Bishop, chapel, rumpus. The hell even is a rumpus room? Alzara. Well, we'll get to you in a second, fella. I think, yeah, rumpus room gives us money. Like a bunch of money. So now I would love to see the commissary or like the kitchen, somewhere where we could buy some steps back. Could be huge. Also, I guess if we get to rank 8, what rank are we on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on rank 6. We could try to get to rank 8 and then scooch back to the dining room for 20 more steps too. Maybe. No apples, no bananas. I'd like to eat an apple or banana. An orange would also go crazy. Tag. This was tag before. Coast. cliff. Beach. Each. Damn, I don't know. This what could this be? Tag or, I mean, 10. Tent? It's possible, I think, because there is a drawing of a tent, so tent and 10 could potentially give us a T. I don't know. Well, I'll have to think about this one, I think. This is similar to the Mount Holly and the peas? So no food in here, huh? No food for your boy. Is this a pawn? Or is this just, I think, not a pawn. Okay. Alright. Insert coin. Here we go.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Hi, Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
If you wouldn't mind, that'd be cool.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Thanks, Alzara. Appreciate it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so basically anytime we could make the rumpus room, I would love to make the rumpus room. Because I've seen that cutscene before, and I have not seen anything else. So I want to know what the hell else Alzara is going to say to me. The cat and the red flag, forget about it. The door with the moon, well, if you saw day 3, you know that we saw a door with a moon, in fact. Anyway, maybe we could even, if I could get some steps, we might even be able to see it again today. Let's keep going. This could be the end of our run. This could allow us to, I need a key. This is our last key. I'm now keyless. Ooh, we could make the passageway. Dare I? Dare I make the passageway? It's 2 gems. I think we make the passageway. This seems like a good spot for the passageway to be. It'll let us go south, which maybe on some lower ranks we could potentially... Passageway probably doesn't have drawings though, huh? Not from what I can tell. Okay, that's fine. Passageway at least lets you keep going. So let's go south first, and if we could go south and east. That would be great. It's locked. Uh-oh. Are we perma-locked? We're not perma-locked. Archives. That's a new one. So is the laboratory. Well, okay, archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Just in the archives or just like forever? We've never made the laboratory before. This would be our last gem. But, so we're running out of steps as it is anyway. But I've experimental house features. I've just never made... The mailroom would also be cool. It wouldn't be a dead end. The mailroom, oh, a package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay, so we need to make the mailroom today if we want to get something in it tomorrow. I understand. Okay, so that could set us up for if this run is kind of doomed. Nah, let's make the laboratory. This is our last gem. I think we're running out of we're on borrowed time as it is. Oh, I need a key card to go south. Oh. Security door is locked by the electronic key card. What if I turn this off? I don't think I can open this if I turn it off. Can I? Heating and cooling curves. Complete thaw. Room temp, 20 degrees Celsius. Water melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. I don't remember this stuff. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Oh, this test is in the freezer? Lab technician Randolph M. Lab technician is Randolph M. Lab tech Randolph M. I feel like writing down names is important. Okay, complete thaw is like, I don't know, 18 degrees, give or take. Is that what that means? Is that right? I don't know. Okay. Is there anything in this room that's going to save my life? Periodic table? There's 2 missing squares? Is that always? Periodic table of the elements. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium. I don't remember a lot of these. It's been a minute. But what is this? Barium and then something. These 2 that are missing, why are they missing? Do I need to look up? I mean, I'm not going to know what these elements are. Do I just need to look up what these elements are? Am I going to go to Google right now and search periodic table? Periodic table. What is next to BA? LA? What's next to RA? AC. LAAC. Oh, LA is down here. And AC. LA and AC are moved down here. Why are they moved? I don't understand. LA and AC are both here. I assume you can see... Yeah, you can see my cursor. LA and AC are both moved down here. What, they're supposed to be up here? LAAC are up here. What does that mean? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not smart enough for that yet. And maybe I never will be. You'll have to wait and see. Oh my god. Hang on. drawings. We have a deer or a buck. Where's the other one? We have another periodic table. Oh my god, there's numbers. There's numbers in an arrow? That's something. What the hell is that? This room is crazy. We didn't even look at the middle of it yet. Hang on. Oh my god. I hope this isn't stuff that I actually need to figure out. Kimberly Thompson. She took out the book. She took out the drafting book. I typically work over at Cinco Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist Moore with the new turbine tests. Moore. Randolph Moore? Is that bro's last name? I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. She took out the book for tips on how to draft. So she got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbines. So she's already left because she was here for like September, give or take. Okay. I'm not. This means nothing to me. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. And that's blue, so it's real. There's numbers. But we can't even do anything with this. I mean, can I flick the stuff? I can flick the stuff, but there's no power, so there's no point. But there's numbers. 3. Okay, hang on. We can maybe do this. 3. So 3 I know is H. 9, 10, 11. This goes up to 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the right on the bottom. 6 from the right on the bottom. 6 from the right on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU? Unless... Does this have the same number of squares? And there's an arrow going left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 squares wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU. 1 is PU. 2 is 4th from the left. S. 2 is S. Eight and 12. F and NE. 8 equals F. 12 equals NE. Yep. 5, 9, 11. Wait, 2 I have already. 9, 11, and 10. So 10 is in the bottom corner, and then 11 and 9 are like attached to it. 10 is RN. 11 is I. 9 is TE. Okay. What am I missing? 5, 4, 7, 6. Okay. 4, 7, and 6 I can do. 4 is TH. 7 is PA. 6 I think is EU. Is that real? Is 6 like up from the corner from 1? Yeah, and that was 1 was PU. So 6 is EU, and then finally 5 to the right of 7, and then up 4 to the right of 7, which was PA, and then 1, 2, 3, RE. 5 is RE. Okay, is there a sequence of numbers that can become letters? This feels like somebody's handwriting. Maybe this also is this backwards? Or I can't tell. This is unreal. We don't have the boiler room. There's 10 numbers here, but this shows up to 12. Oh. Stage and stag. So that's, to me, I like there's a thing connecting them. That's good. Stage and stag, that's a E. So we're I didn't write down a letter for the rumpus room. Could I maybe couldn't figure it out? I don't remember. Billiard room is a G. Rumpus I maybe didn't get. Passage had nothing. E is, or sorry, the laboratory is E. Stage and stag, I think. Okay, and then there's the middle here. I haven't even looked at the stuff in the middle, but I fear there might, other than the terminal here. Oh, hang on, there's a red memo. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via this security terminal. So that's a lie. So there's another way to access electronic mail? Pause experiment? Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue? Oh. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, gain 3 gold for each red room, add 3 aquariums to today's draft, add a small chest to the entrance hall. A small chest? Is a small chest not a locked trunk? Maybe it's just not locked. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems from drafting a room, for each bedroom you draft, after your second. For each bedroom you draft after your second bedroom. Okay. Gain 3 gold for each. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. How many red rooms do we have? Add 3 aquariums. Add a small chest. I kind of want a small chest, but we'd have to get all the way back to the entrance hall, which isn't happening anytime soon. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. Well, we should do something still. We can pause an experiment. We can try to log into the network again. Sync no space co with a dot. Okay. Sync what haven't I tried yet? What if it's just lowercase co? No. And I think I've tried sync a space co. Maybe I'll try just lowercase o. I don't know if the letters are case sensitive. Okay. Am I stalling because I think this day is about to come to an end? Maybe a little bit. Anyway, okay, well, I have each of what these numbers correspond to on the periodic table. I haven't put them in order, and if I do put them in order, I get, I need a new sheet of paper. PU, right? One is PU. PUSH, push. PUSH, push, TH, 5, 3, RE, 5, hang on, push, EU, 6 is EU? E7, push. I thought it was push through 7, 8, path to, oh no. I don't think this is like supposed to be push through P thrish. It almost spells push through after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. That's what it spells. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9? This says push 3 up after 9? Is that this? Push 3 up after 9? So what? Just 9, 9, 3. Is that it? Push 3 up after 9. Is that? Oh my god. I should have known that it wouldn't actually like answer anything. Okay, I'm gonna stop loitering in here. There's a lot of cool stuff in here though. Cool room. I'm glad we made it for the first time. Now, so like I would need to go back to security and then come back here, and I have 3 steps to do it with. That's not gonna happen. So we can't go south, so I can go, we gotta go north because we're locked Trying to go south of the passageway. So we basically just gotta go north. I have 2 steps to my name. We're about to have 1 step to my name. Boiler room. I can't afford. Damn. That would have been nice. Power source. Well, we go pantry because we have to. But pantry has fruit. Pantry has banana. We're alive. We can keep going a little bit. Okay, well, I mean, at this point, we just keep going and I take what I can get. Paint and pint. That's true. I can keep trying to fill out my grid. So rank 7 middle is, what is it? Paint and pint. This is a A. Ah. Okay. Blue, red. Blue, red, blue. White. Red, green, green, green. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my mind. Because suddenly, it's just like anything that is like these colors, I'm like, oh, that's the utility closet. I think. I could be wrong. This is gray, 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 white, 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 green, green. or maybe it's just nothing. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. We got a couple more. It's locked. Welp. Folks, thanks for hanging out for today's blueprints. Holy smokes. This was the first run where like we didn't hit a dead end. I just like ran out of resources. At least I think this is the first run where that's happened. So also we were getting pretty low on steps. This is locked, correct? Yeah, don't have a key for that one either. So I don't think I got a letter still. This is one thing I need to figure out. And then maybe again, if we get to this like this block where the rumpus room is, that is still a question mark for me. Maybe we'll have 2 different drawings that'll give us a better idea at what the letter for this square could be. I could play the next day and the letters could end up being different. I have a hunch they're probably not going to be different, and we're just going to have to keep playing to solve this grid. I have a feeling with the rank 5. So, okay, bottom rank 1 is safes. Rank 2 is 8. Rank 3, I'm pretty sure is crack. Rank 4, I have an A where library is. Rank 5 is EI and then 3 blanks. And like EI, EIEIO, but also EI probably for a 5-letter word, that's also probably going to be 8. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, beach tag 10 tan. That's not how it works. This might also be coast. Like I think I've seen this be coast and maybe coat before to get an S. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Anyway, water cooler? Probably empty. But yeah, we finally met Alzaria, saw a cutscene. I think this was a crazy day still. Like, we didn't get as far as maybe we would have wanted to, but I don't know. We still saw some new rooms. Yeah, I think it was a good day. I'm just trying to think if there's, before we get going, if there's anything else. And like, can I turn on this TV? Does this TV mean anything? Does the position of these dials fucking mean anything? Blueprints, you crazy game. Anyway, I regret a little bit, I think, not drafting the mail room, but I think what our option instead of the mail room was the laboratory, and the laboratory was a lot of fun. So it is what it is. We didn't reach rank 8, so the dining room isn't going to have anything for us. We got to do darts again, and we won. So that was nice. Any just like rogue bananas lying around? No? No, that's going to do it. We've used all of our steps and must now call it a day. Well, folks, thanks again for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying the Blueprints playthrough so far. I think, again, we've made a lot of progress insofar as, like, starting to figure some stuff out. The note-taking is real. So if you're going to play this game for yourself, definitely... I mean, again, I would hope if you're watching this far, I guess either you, like, don't care to play this game yourself, or what I'm more so hoping for is that you've already played this game yourself and you're just sort of seeing how my run goes. But yeah, I think some good progress today. We built a prosaic villa. How about that? We also had the option to build the garage at one point, and maybe that would have been cool too. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, we got the foundation, and now I think the foundation is permanent. So you gotta wait for day 5, unfortunately, but I'm gonna play day 5 right now. So I will see you then. Have yourself a great day. Take care.